What's up, guys? It's Vector. Today, I got the gentleman SwipeTheStones with me. How you doing, dude?
Great. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of eating on this chain battle. It was a pretty easy one.
You eating good?
What did I get? I think I got like 128 million, so pretty good for me. You know, that's a bit more of a mid score for someone like you, I would say.
Oh, I'm eating good. I'm about 146 right now. I can't complain.
Yeah. The Orange Gang chain battle chads in Ningen's Discord.
Yep. Hashtag Orange Gang.
Orange Gang Gaming. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about, I think there's some misunderstandings about chain battle, and we're going to go over like the stuff you actually need to do to get consistent good scores. And as you can see by this very helpful diagram here, the first step to that is getting good friends. And this isn't something this isn't even necessarily something you just do during the chain battle. This is like an ongoing effort you're going to start doing if you want to start improving at chain battle. Wouldn't you agree, Swipe?
You must put in the work, even in the off season.
Yes.
You need to seek out good friends.
The people who put in the work and get good ass friends for chain battle are the ones who get easy top 1 million scores first try.
Scour the Discord, scour the Reddit, scour Twitter. I mean, you gotta make friends, man.
Like a few of the chain battles before this were a struggle for me. Before this chain battle, I just went around and I found a bunch of friend codes and I friended all these people, and I literally got 100 million first try this one. It makes a huge difference. Like, the friends are literally everything in this mode. Like, personally, I would say, okay, so we're going to kind of go over each of these steps kind of like at a glance, and then we'll kind of look at each of them in detail. So the next part is waiting for a good setup. So that brings us to this. So
this is an extremely time-consuming process.
The ultimate chain battle Chad himself, Code, made this graphic. Oh, whoa, I'm like echoing really bad on your end right now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this shows you, like, we're not 100% certain that these are the best setups, but these are some of the best setups you can make for this chain battle. And as you can see for this chain battle, you got a lot of options. You got anything to add, Swipe?
The top left corner is going to be your main attackers. The top right corner is going to be your connectors, depending on whether you're running optimal or suboptimal. And then the center graphics that you're looking at,
those are the friends.
Yes, that is the optimal, ideal setup that you want to see on your screen. When you're selecting your 6 for your super, that is the Beerus you want to see. When you were selecting your extreme, that is the 6 Broly that you want to see. If you cannot do that, then the secondary alternative that you're seeing at the bottom, that is what you're going to look for in your 6.
Yes, realistic subs. And I would say the only excuse you have when it comes to these chain battles, like, if you don't have any of these guys up here or any of these guys up here, if you don't have any of these guys up here and don't have 2 of these guys up here, sure, maybe you have an excuse. But, like, we got LR Strength Broly, literally the first LR on Global. Like, a lot of free-to-play players are going to have him, and a lot of them are going to have him with dupes too, you know?
Unless you're me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, luck is a thing for all of us. Like I said, there are people who have an excuse for certain chain battles, but, like, this one is definitely one of the easier ones. Like, look at some of these guys. We got Tech Beerus, old as hell. Everyone's got this guy, the Rage Goku, come on. Most people are going to have Strength Broly. He's pretty darn old. Like, come on. Like, there are people who have excuses, but most people, like, hell, you can even use LR androids as an attacker if you want to. I saw someone get 115 million with LR androids right in front of my eyes as attacker.
Correct. Yep, I agree. I was witness.
There are a rare circumstance of people who have excuses, but I promise you can do it. So that brings us to the next thing. Wait for a good setup. If you don't see something like this, or similar to this. It doesn't have to be exactly this, but you want something similar to this. If you don't see something good, don't waste your good connectors. Just wait.
Do not do it.
Like the people you're gonna look around for are gonna like post their setups, so you can like look at their setups and be like, okay, this is the best setup I can get from this person. If I wait long enough, I will get this setup and I will be able to get a 6 score. But don't waste your connectors on bad setups. Like,
I do understand that a lot of you don't care for this mode. Don't care about getting the absolute maximum that you can do. I understand that, but I do know the majority of people, at least the ones that I've spoken to, and I do network pretty well when it comes to, you know, talking to the community. Most people are looking to get the 100 million.
Everyone wants to get that 100 million. Like it's just really good and in generally pretty easy rewards.
And you're able to do that if you just follow this guide. You will get 100 million, and then you can just quit.
Exactly.
You can go about your business, and you'll be happy.
Imagine every chain battle. You already have a bunch of sick friends. You pop into chain battle. You do your one run. You get 100 million, and you close chain battle for the week. Like, I'm not doing that because that's kind of wasting free currency by doing more runs. But still, like, imagine that. Like that. Like, for a lot of you, that probably sounds like it'd be pretty freaking sick. You know?
Yep.
So. I suppose the next part is for us to jump into a demonstration run, wouldn't you say, Swipe? Actually, we do need to do one more thing. We need to take a look at the Trunks Chain Battle Mega Thread. This is part of the Get Good Friends part. This is how you're gonna do that. Every chain battle, there's a Mega Thread like this, and like on each of these, like there are people posting their setups and saying like, "Yo, friend me," you know? Like there's that guy. Like, let me find another one. You gotta look for links. You gotta look for, like that. There's this one. Like, these are people looking for people to friend them, you know. And the top, and like it's nice because it's on Reddit, which means the comments are curated. That means that the top comments, like, you know where to look for the good setups because the top comments are gonna be good setups.
Mm-hmm. And as you progress through, you'll learn who's good, who's bad, and who's the best, you know, to use. And like he was saying, there's people that are just looking for it. They rotate every 24 hours.
Yes.
Add and delete people, add and delete people, add and delete people. So you can
that's one thing I got to bring up. A common misconception about this chain battle stuff. People will like go into it thinking, "Oh, well, these whales aren't going to want to friend me. I have a crap setup. They're not going to get 100 mil using me." Here's the thing though, guys. The whales already got 6 scores. They're just adding that. They are just trying to farm you for currency, and that sounds like it's a mutually beneficial situation. They want to add a whole bunch of people, a bunch of random people with shit setups, so they use their epic supporters and they get a whole bunch of free medals.
And this is a perfect example in nature of a symbiotic relationship.
Yes, it's a mutually beneficial deal. Yep. So don't think about it as, oh, no one's going to add me, my supporters are crap. These people are literally looking to add anyone who they can farm for free currency.
Yep. That's that.
So with that said, I'd say it is time to jump into the demonstration. Wouldn't you, Swipe?
Agree. Go ahead.
All right, let's see if we can actually find anything good here today. So you saw the graphic. The best attacker, my favorite attacker personally, is Tech Broly because I can use Strength Broly as the connector. What would you say, Swipe?
Okay. I prefer the STR LR Broly as my attacker.
This
now,
Beerus...
that can be dependent based on what kind of setups you're looking at. If you go in here to this selection in your extreme setup and you're selecting and you see that there is an STR heavier extreme support team, then yeah, you might want to swap them out because then the LR will obviously link better with itself, its TUR, its UR, etc., etc.
Yeah, so. Keep in like for this Broly setup, we're not. I don't think we're going to use this because it's got Dragon Ball Super and Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Like, if we were going to use this one, we would want Strength Broly to be our attacker, so we can use Tech Broly as the connector.
Correct. Base it on what you have to work with.
Yes, absolutely. What do you think about this Beerus setup? It doesn't seem great, but we do have We do have Easy A Tech. We have the UR, although he hasn't have any orbs.
Why don't we go ahead and hold on to it for now? That's a more reasonable example, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say so. Let's take a look at the extreme side a little bit. NGHT is looking pretty good.
Yes.
Let's just update a couple times, see if we see anything particularly better. We got some juicy LR TURs on his setup. And like I said, I know you guys are thinking, well, my friends aren't going to have LR TURs. Like I said, that's why you go to the Reddit. You got to put in that work.
And you'd be surprised how many hang around in the Discord as well. There are some that are sleeping. And
oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
But they are hanging around. Look at Pritch.
Oh yeah, Pritch is looking pretty good. You think we should try him?
Yeah, that's looking reasonable. That's something that could possibly...
Yours is looking pretty juicy too, other than the Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, that's totally jacking it up.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep Tech Broly as the connector.
Okay, so...
You think we should do Easy A Beerus or DFE Beerus?
I personally use DFE, but if you have more dupes in the...
My Easy A Beerus has 79.
Okay.
But my DFE has 69. I've personally been getting better scores with my Easy A.
Okay. You do what works best for you.
Alright, let's see what happens.
So this is more of a reasonable...
Yeah, this is like this isn't like the best you can get, but this is just like something we were able to crock together here on the spot.
Yeah, we didn't want it to be too good, and we didn't want it to be too bad. So a nice middle ground. This seems to be good
like this is probably a step that might help you get 100 million without having to suffer too much.
I agree. All right, what do we have to pick from?
I'm thinking triple Beerus, to be honest. The Broly's... those 3 Brolys on the left might be okay, but we also got Int Broly. Are you thinking the 3 Beeruses on the right? Or the 3 Brolys on the left?
I'm going to go with Tech Dokkan Fest Beerus, Int Beerus,
yeah, Tech,
and
Int,
Physical Beerus.
Alright, let's do it.
That should do it.
Also, remember to use the trick. Once it brings the guys up, you can, like... bring up your like app switch or whatever to freeze it, and you can like look at it and think about what you're gonna pick.
Yeah, and it works on both versions, Apple and iOS and Android. Just a little different of a variant on how you do it.
And there you go, 114 million. No struggle whatsoever.
Nope,
if you guys put in the work to get some sick friends on your list, I promise. As long as you have the connectors, you can do it.
Yep.
So, I think we've proved our point, don't you think, Swipe?
Yep.
Remember, I would say the biggest takeaway of this guide is put in the work to get those friends. They want to farm you. Let them farm you, because you're farming them too.
Yep. I agree.
Alright. That said, happy chain battling. Take the wisdom from the Orange Gang.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.